So sorry about that. So if you're in a mall in a big city like Metro Manila or Metro Cebu, it's pretty easy to find good services at the mall. Of course, you can also do your shopping and a lot of other things at the. That's why most foreigners will also hang out the mall because there's good air conditioning most of the time at the mall, and with how hot the weather is, it's actually comforting to eat with a place that's actually more comfortable for you when it comes to the temperature. So yeah. Um, Next thing that I would like to discuss is food. I know my Filipino friends out there would be watching this, and I want you to also realize that when you go to a foreign country, they might have some of their own local delicacy that you might not want to try yourself. So please bear an open mind if your foreign national friends don't want to try particular food items that I would be mentioning. And of course, you yourself won't want to be forced into a situation that you would have to eat it or be tricked into eating it, right? So be nice to our foreign national friends and family. Um, when it comes to that, my foreign national friends who are actually going to the Philippines and might be caught into trying this. If you're not a foodie, very adventurous foodie like myself, you might not want to try these dishes, but at least you are well aware of what they are before you go there. And when it comes to my hobby wasn't particularly forced into tasting these dishes because my family is understanding and considerate, and most Filipino families are understanding and considerate. But then again, you might encounter some mischievous ones or someone who might get offended that you don't try a particular dish that they cook or something. So two of the things that I think that you might want to be aware of is a balut. One of them is that, and that's aborted duck egg. Again, its name is balut, and basically it's a duck egg with a developing chick inside it that's hard boiled. So um, it's one of my favorite for Filipino delicacies, but I would understand if, especially for most foreign nationals here in America, they're not really used to eating the regular meat part of the beef, pork, and chicken. That's usually fish and whatnot, and of course just a regular egg. So balut is might be a little too exotic and maybe for our friends and family. And another thing that I want you to take note of is dinuguan. Don't worry, I believe I will be flashing the name of it somewhere here down here. And dinuguan is basically blood stew. It's cooked. It's savory stew cooked with blood, pork, usually pork and sometimes beef meat on it. And the thing is, besides the blood, it's also cooked with other organ meat like heart, depending on who cooks it, heart, lungs, or intestines, and liver. So yeah, and some of the Filipino dishes also have some organ meat, so be aware of that. And yeah, for me, it's one of my favorite dishes, though I don't force my husband to eat it, though my son eats it and he likes it. So yeah, dinuguan. So pretty much that's about it for my tips. If you are going to have our foreign friends enjoy our local food, I would suggest that if your friend or family drinks, um, have them try the alcoholic beverages like tuba, which is basically coconut sap. It's not from the coconut, you know, coconut itself with the water inside. It's not coconut water. It's cut. That sap is a watery juice sap that comes from a very young stalk or sprout of the coconut and it's cut off and it goes out of the tree, and that thing, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, and that thing is fermented, and Yeah, that's called tuba. And then a distilled version of that is lambanog, so that's a lot stronger. So if you like your alcoholic beverages distilled, um, I would try lambanog. Just for caution for our family and friends out there. Um, some foreign nationals have very sensitive stomach to what you know. It's a different country, different species of bacteria, different minerals in the soil and water. So they might also get diarrhea. So you might want to stay away from something that's not fermented or pasteurized or anything. Something that's not pasteurized, something that's raw or pasteurized, not pasteurized, for our foreign national friends, because it might give them diarrhea just because of the you know, it's they're going to be subjected to an entirely new species of bacteria and different mineral geology when it comes to soil, because our food grows on a different kind of soil than theirs, or and whatnot. The mineral content of whatnot of our soil and water is different. So something that you might be want to be aware of is that diarrhea between our friends. So as much as possible, give them mineral water or bottled water instead of just tap water, because want you don't want them to get sick. Just to be just a precaution. If you think they have the constitution of a of a marine or something, that they can take anything, be my guest. But yeah, I would really suggest that you just give them bottled water. Oh, so back to beverages. Our mangoes are really awesome. One thing that I found in the market is like mango rum, and it's like an exotic drink. I think for most foreign nationals, so let them try that if you find it. Basi up north, if you're going to Ilocos, I'm not familiar anymore. I can't remember anymore what basi is made of, but yeah. And different provinces in the Philippines might have their own version of alcoholic beverages, so you might want to try that if you're adventurous when it comes to alcoholic beverages. And another thing besides alcoholic beverages that you might want our foreign national friends to try is seafood, because here in the States, at least where I came from, uh, most of the fish I found in the market are farmed, not wild caught. And if you see wild caught stuff in the market, it's going to cost a little more than the usual. So seafood generally is a lot cheaper in the Philippines. So have them try all the sorts of seafood that we have there. One thing, the more exotic kind, that if you are into shellfish, crustaceans and whatnot, tried tatampal, which is mantis shrimp. um, is something different, but it's like I could compare it between a lobster and a crab taste, but it's crustacean. And another thing would be coracha. And our crab is different too, because the body is bigger than the legs, and most of the meat is on the head, on the body of itself. So yeah, do try that. I hope this video is helpful for you guys, and I hope that in the future, you can suggest future topics for me. Leave it in the comments. And if there's something that you want to ask me, do ask below, and I might do another video on it, or just reply to you. But yeah, for comment, suggestions, and your reactions, please type it below and be kind. This is my first video, and yeah, if there's something that, especially the alcoholic beverages, that I didn't get right, please do let me know and comment below. And yeah, have a good day and mabuhay. Bye everyone.